Hello children, welcome back to that is your channel Physics by Imagination. So dear children, in this class we are going to understand about carbon and its compounds. So here carbon introduction part. So it has a symbol C and its atomic number is 6 and mass number is 12. The children 0.02 percentage amount of carbon dioxide we can see in our nature, and this carbon dioxide has both advantages and disadvantages. Disadvantages means causes pollution, advantages means it balances the temperature. This is all about introduction to carbon atom, and also it has valency, that is 4. So this is all about carbon. So let us understand about now allotropy. What is allotropy? The carbon atom which exists in different forms, that is called allotropy. So dear children, allotropy means different forms. How water is available in liquid, solid, gaseous, that is vaporization. Same thing, this carbon is available in 3 states. That is in the form of powder, in the form of solid, in the form of liquid, and this the carbon available in different forms. I can tell better sentence, different forms of carbon, that is called allotropy. So in powder form we can find, that is graphite. In solid form, that is diamond. In liquid form we can find, that is graphene. So dear children, we understood about allotropy. So next we shall understand about what is catenation. So cata means very large. So catenation means what? Dear children, carbon has special property. So example, if two friends, if I make them to sit side together, so they'll speak for long time. They'll speak for long time. So when they speak for long time, what is going to happen? They'll get bad name. So similarly, if I take oxygen atoms, there is no interaction. I mean, the special property of the carbon atom which binds together and forms large number of molecules is called catenation. So if I keep carbon atoms, they are going to bond themselves, and this special property is called catenation. This property can be explained in, that is, types of catenation. So how many types of catenation we could find here? The children, 3 types. First one, that is straight catenation. Second one is branched catenation. Third one is closed catenation. Here we have classified catenation based on arrangement of carbon atoms. If the arrangement of carbon atoms are in straight form, that is called straight catenation. If it is arranged in the form of carbon and hydrogen atoms in the form of branch, this is called branched chain. It is in the form of triangle or in the form of circle. If carbon atoms are going to be arranged, that is called closed catenation. Okay. So after that we come to the point covalent bond and dot structure. So what is covalent bond? The children, bond is nothing but, that is sharing of electrons. Means there is a interaction will start, that is called bond. So what is covalent bond? So very simple, covalent bond is nothing but the bond formed by sharing of electrons, that is called covalent bond. Methane. Okay, almost all homonuclear molecules are going to show, that is covalent bond, N2O2. So that is called covalent bond. Remember, the bond formed by the sharing of electrons is called covalent bond. And dot structure. So dot structure means what, children? It is the structure which describes the formation of bonds and shows the pair of electrons in the valence shell. That is called a dot structure. Example, if I take a CH4. So as I told you, carbon has 4 valence electrons. So I can represent that is, and it is 4 electrons are easy to take, but we need sufficient amount of energy to give to the other atoms of the electrons. So then, so it is going to show this is dot structure, means it has 4 valence electrons. This is the dot structure of methane. So next, after this we can understand about homologous series. So dear children, what is homologous series? So homologous series means very simple. Homo means what? Same. This is same. Means the compounds which have same chemical properties but different physical properties and differed in, that is, hydrogen carbon number. Before that, let us understand that is homologous series means the compounds same thing, same chemical properties, different physical properties, because they are going to have same functional group. Okay, but different in hydrogen and carbon number, and such compounds are called homologous series. Dear children, let me take an example. If I take a methane and benzene, so this is methane and benzene. Again, if I take benzene and propane, so here it is differing by carbon, that is CH2 group is going to be differed. Then such compounds are called, very important, in the model question paper they had asked, if it is differed by the carbon hydrogen number, that is CH2 group, that is called homologous series. And here functional group will be same. Okay, they are going to show different physical properties. How does physical properties will show? The children, it depends upon molecular mass. If molecular masses increases, physical properties of the homologous series compounds will be increased. And similarly, if molecular mass increases, means melting point and boiling point will be increased. So this is all about homologous series. Okay, so let us come to the point, hydrocarbons and classification. Dear children, it is very easy to understand. Hydrocarbons means what? In the name only it is there. The compounds which contains carbons and hydrogen molecules. The compound which contains hydrogen and carbon elements, and that compounds are, that is, can we call it as hydrocarbons. Hydrocarbons are what, children? The compounds which contain carbon and hydrogen atoms are called hydrocarbons. One more important thing here I would like to tell you. This is called organic chemistry. Means all the creatures, all the living things which is made up of carbon. So organic chemistry means the branch of chemistry deals with the study of carbon and its compound. It is called organic chemistry. Now here, after hydrocarbons, we have classified into two types. So very important, they will ask you one MCQ on this. Hydrocarbons. Hydrocarbons. That is, first one is saturated one. Second one is unsaturated one. Saturated, unsaturated. So saturated means what? The carbon, if it contains a single bond, that is called saturated hydrocarbons. Unsaturated means the carbon it may contain double bonds or it may contain triple bonds. If double bond and triple bonds are present, means that is a unsaturated hydrocarbon. If a single bond is present, means that is a saturated hydrocarbon. And here it is not going to produce more smoke. Here it is going to more smoke. It is in impure state. It is in pure state almost. And it has general formula CnH2n plus 2. Very important. They'll ask you MCQ and based on this CnH2n plus 2, and this is here double bond means that is called CnH2n. Triple bond means CnH2n minus 2. So what is this CnH2n plus 2? CnH2n minus 2. Dear children, this is nothing but alkanes, alkenes, alkynes, canes, kenes, kynes. Okay, so alkanes means they may ask you the carbon if contains a single bond, that is alkenes, double bond, alkenes, triple bond, alkynes. That's it. And these are the general formula. So here before that we should remember here carbon names. So 1, 2, 3, 4 is there now, like that, based on nomenclature. So based on number of carbons we can name that. So that is, I can give a small code. You write down please children. That is Manju eats peel banana. So dear children, Manju eats peel banana. M stands for methane, E stands for ethane, P stands for propane, B stands for butane. This is pentane. Okay, this is hexane, octane, nonane, decane. So according to language of carbon compounds, 1 means methane, 2 means that is ethane, 3 means propane, B means butane, 5 means pentane. This is heptane, hectane, oxane, nonane, decane. So remember that here alkanes means we can write if n is equal to 1, that becomes C1, that is 2 plus 2 CH4. This is methane. If I put n is equal to 1, C1, that is H2, this is methane. And if you put n is equal to 1, C1, H2n minus 2. So it becomes what children? CnH. That is methane C1H4. That is C1H2. Okay, this is 1 means it becomes 0. So if you put n is equal to 2 means C2. That is, you can write that 4 minus 2, 2. C2H2 means what children? Methane, ethane. This is ethane. Alkanes, alkenes, alkynes. This is all about hydrogen, carbons, that is hydrocarbons and classification. Please note down. So next topic we will discuss about soaps and detergents. Dear children, soaps we are using in our daily life. Yes or no? Yes, we are using in our daily life. So what are soaps? They are nothing but they have prepared from the animal fat. They have prepared from the soaps and that is soaps and detergents. So they are made up of fats of the animals. That is called soaps and detergents. So this is the one factor. Detergents means what children? Generally they are product of petroleum products. Okay, these are animal fat and oil. This is petroleum products. Soaps are nothing but, that is, they are long chain of carboxylic acids. Whereas water detergents, they are nothing but long chain of, okay, sodium salts of sulfonic acids. They are nothing but what ma? Sodium salts of sulfonic acids. This is about soaps and detergents. And here, which one can lather easily in the water? Detergents, but not soaps. Very important question. So next year, after understanding this, let us understand about cleansing action of soaps. Okay, so let us understand within 2 minutes. Let us take a bucket of water. Again, this is bucket of water B. This is bucket A, water B. We are discussing cleansing action of soaps, or you can call detergents. Okay. So when you take just you put some chalk piece powder on the shirt and soak in the water. Then the chalk piece will be removed in the water. But if you put grease on the cloth and put inside the water, can we remove the dirt? It's not possible. So that, why it is not possible? There is a presence of two kinds of molecules, hydrophilic, hydrophobic. Hydrophilic means which is going to be attracted. If same nature means there is a repulsive. Hydrophilic is not going to be reacted. Hydrophobic means not reacting. Coming near means hydrophilic, going far means hydrophobic. So if I put that is Tide detergent powder, then imagine there is a cloth which contains a dirt. So after soaking in the water, what is going to take place here? There is a reaction between that is sodium salts of sulfonic acids. Okay, with this dirt. This is the dirt. So after soaking in the water, it is going to form micelles. The children, what are micelles? When we are going to soak in the detergent powder, that is dirt cloth, that all molecules means it is going to form large number of molecules, that is called scum, or we can call that is froth. Okay, then along with this dirt, these molecules are going to be attached. Very simple. After soaking in the water, they formed micelles, and later on along with this dirt, the molecules are going to be attached. Then when you scrub it, while washing time you might have seen that we'll scrub it nicely. So how much you go on it, that much dirt will come outside. Then along with these molecules, dirt will be removed. So in this way we can use for cleaning purpose. Thank you children for listening. I hope you understood. If you like it, please like it and share and subscribe. Thank you.